Hi, family. So, what Spirit has been wanting me to talk to you about is how to create immunity. And I'm going to be talking about this is a spiritual channel. So, I'm going to be talking about ideas that most people aren't aware of and that you may or may not have heard about, and also things that you know and hopefully you're doing, but it's really hard to do. I'm going to be this is channeling information. It's information on this particular channel. I channel information that I receive in my meditation time. I also have a lot of education and experience in health, nutrition, fitness, things like that. And I'm going to be starting a different channel that's basically just for, practical, real things and teaching people how to do lots of different things, and discussing health and nutrition. But Spirit did want me at this time, because right now we have the coronavirus pandemic, and a lot of people are afraid. A lot of people are afraid. However, if you are connected spiritually, which I'm sure that you are, because if you weren't, you wouldn't be watching this channel. When you're connected spiritually, you live in a different reality. Even though we're here, our reality includes miracles. Our reality includes the fact that whatever is happening spiritually or emotionally or mentally is often what manifests for us in the physical. And that's not all the time. We do need to be aware of toxicity. We have to be aware of toxicity. And toxicity is the number one thing that Divine Mother has been wanting me to talk to you about, is the toxicity in our environment. Because a lot of times we will block it out so much, especially empaths. We will repress it, we will block it out. But the truth is there is a certain way that we're created. And some of us are born with a stronger body and a stronger defense system. And those people, they can take a lot of abuse. And it's not until really they have completely eroded themselves later on when they're older, and then that's it. Their body has taken so much abuse that they succumb to lung cancer because 80% of their lungs are infected. They are completely deteriorated, completely overcome by arthritis because they're so strong. They didn't listen, they didn't take care of their body, and then there comes a point where their body's just finished. So don't be that person. And then there's those of us like myself who are so incredibly sensitive that we have to take care of ourselves or else we go down really fast. So for myself, I was born sickly. I was born with a weak body, and I have had to create a strong body. I've had to create health. I have to be on my game. And if I'm not on my game, then I deteriorate quickly. However, for those of us who are called to be healers, the universe loves to educate us where experience is our greatest teacher. And for whatever you are called for, I'm sure you can look back in your life and see that whatever your hardest lessons are and whatever afflictions that you've had, that once you overcome becomes your power. Because you know it, you understand it in such a deep way. So that's what life does to us. Whatever our calling is, that's what we have to experience. And it's the hardest thing, and we have to get that strength inside of us. So back to our immunity as spiritual people and toxicity. So we're going to start with the physical body. Okay, the physical body can only handle so much toxicity. Our bodies were created to eat organic, raw fruits, vegetables, real grains, not GMO, nuts, seeds, And for some people, I am vegetarian, but there are people, especially the warrior types of spirits, that do need to have some meat. That doesn't mean that they should just go crazy and eat like Chick-fil-A, right? For the warrior types who are eating some meat, please be responsible and eat meat that is sustainably sourced, cruelty-free. Try to think about the karma involved in what you're eating, and please do not support industries that are abusive to animals. So for my warrior peeps out there who do best physically with a little bit of meat, please source your meat from better sources, healthier sources. When I used to eat meat, I went to Trader Joe's and I got organic free-range chicken. And I went to another supermarket and I got Foster Farms. I think it was Foster Farms. It was one of those. And I did a side-by-side comparison. The Foster Farms chicken looked sickly. It did not look healthy. And when I got out the organic free-range chicken, doing a side-by-side comparison, the organic free-range chicken didn't stink. The Foster Farms chicken had an odor. It looked sickly. It was kind of gross, like looking at that. And then the organic free-range chicken looked healthier, didn't smell. And then we did a taste test, and of course, the organic free-range chicken won. So just think about those things. I was vegan for 2 years, and I'm studying vegan nutrition right now. There are certain chemical processes in our body that don't happen when people are raised eating meat. So for somebody to be a meat eater and then suddenly try to go vegan, it's not even healthy. So I'm back to eating eggs, and I try to get organic, free-range eggs, ethically sourced eggs when I've been able to get them from people. Then I have been able to get them from people. That's really hard to do right now because we had some kind of chicken disease. But anyways, what you're taking into your body needs to be the highest quality. This is your temple. This is your temple. So you don't want to eat something with GMOs. You don't want to eat something with pesticides. You don't want to eat something that isn't, more environmentally friendly. You don't want to put things into your body, into your temple, that are low vibration all the time. That doesn't mean that you can't have some chocolate cake or whatever when you go to a birthday party. But if your diet consists of only what tastes good to you all the time, then that's not healthy. You have to think about and you have to take responsibility for the toxic overload that you're putting inside of your body. You have to do that. You have to take responsibility for your body. Because if you're not getting enough nutrition, and if you are overtaxing your adrenals, if you're overtaxing your lungs, if you're overtaxing your kidneys, if you're overtaxing the filters in your body, your liver, if you are constantly eating chemicals, if you're constantly eating things that are not naturally sweetened, if you're constantly eating things that have food colorings, if you're constantly eating things with hydrogenated fats, you're clogging your system. If you're eating dairy, look up on YouTube, Neil Bernard, what the dairy industry doesn't want you to know. There's a huge difference between the dairy that comes natural out of the cow with the natural antibiotics and, the raw dairy. There are people that do eat raw dairy. Please, there again, make sure that the baby cow wasn't taken away from its mother. That's bad karma. That's not nice. But for people on farms and things who are making it raw and natural, there's a huge difference between the organic, raw, natural product and what we find in grocery store shelves. Dairy causes arthritis. Dairy causes asthma. Dairy contributes to diabetes. So look up and watch the video, Dr. Neil Bernard, what the dairy industry doesn't want you to know. Also, dairy acts in your brain as an opiate. That's why people become addicted to cheese. When I was trying to kick the cheese habit, I did a lot of research onto why it was so hard to kick the habit. And it basically acts like heroin in your brain. So we truly do get addicted to cheese, but it's not good for us. It also causes mucus. Causes mucus. It's very acidic in our body. When our body becomes too acidic, it breaks down, and that's where we get a lot of diseases. So, how do you detox? First of all, eat raw, organic fruits and vegetables. Include them in your diet. There's that saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So, eat organic apples, eat organic oranges, eat organic bananas, whatever your grocery store. I'm in California, so it makes it a lot easier. I get to eat avocados all the time, which is lovely. So I eat salads and avocados like 5 days a week, 3 to 5 days a week, and a lot of organic fruits and vegetables. But I live in California. I know that a lot of people in other areas do not have the access that I have to organic fruits and vegetables. Go in your freezer section, and just because they're flash frozen. So the freezer organic foods, they take them out of the farm, they flash freeze them, and they do retain a lot of nutrients as opposed to canning. Canning fruits and vegetables, they have very, very little nutrition. You want to stay away from canned food in general. So how do you detox? Start including, make sure in your diet you have fresh, raw food. Lemon water. And I'm not talking about like a slice of lemon in your water. I'm talking about squeezing the whole lemon or 2 lemons or even 3 lemons in your water, carrying that around with you. Because what lemon does, it's a natural detoxifier, makes your blood alkaline, and it purifies your kidneys. It helps your kidneys. Our kidneys and our liver take the most damage. And once our liver and our kidneys are damaged, then our body gets clogged. For your immunity, you have to have a system that's very, very clean. You want your body to be clean. If your body smells, your body is toxic. If you have acne, your body is toxic. If you have brain fog, your body is toxic. If you don't feel good most of the time, your body is toxic. So don't eat cheese. Don't eat dairy. It's really bad for you. Clogs your system. We're not baby cows. We're not babies. Our bodies are not made for that. So give that up. Give up your processed food. Every once in a while is fine. Like once a week. Once a week is fine. If you're eating mostly really good food, then your body can take those hits and it just clears it out. It'll just clear it out. If you're eating a lot of processed food right now, or dead food, if you're eating dead food, what is dead food? Dead food that is canned, dead food that is fast food, dead food that is the difference between organic produce and commercially grown produce is commercially grown produce is given fertilizers. The fertilizers makes it grow, and then it's sprayed with pesticide. The pesticide cannot be washed off completely. The pesticide residue leaches down into the produce. So let's say you have an apple that's organically grown. They don't use, commercial fertilizers that just make it big, and it doesn't have pesticides. So you wash it off. It tastes good. You can do a taste test. You know if it's a good organic apple or if it's a commercially grown apple. Commercially grown apples taste like crap. They taste like cardboard. They don't taste like anything because it was chemically induced to just puff up really fast, and then it has poison. So basically, if you're eating commercially grown produce, it doesn't taste good. It's bad for you. It's poison. It's poison. So please make that switch. The farms that pay to have the little organic label, they're paying extra to have that little organic label. The other thing that happens when you start eating organic food, you get more nutrition. The organic apple has your vitamin C. Okay, it has your nutrition in it. It has your phytochemicals in it. Your commercially grown apple doesn't. It doesn't have the nutrition in it. It is not nutrient dense. So when people switch to organic food, you actually eat less. You end up spending less money. You don't need as much food. Why people engorge themselves, and especially if you're hungry all the time, you are not getting enough nutrition. You're not getting enough nutrition. So the first thing to have a healthy immunity to pretty much everything, you have to have a clean body. Your body has to be clean. Drink a lot of lemon water. Don't eat toxins. Don't imbibe toxins. After that, you need to have enough nutrition. Did you know that on average, most doctors only have 26 hours of nutrition? Some less, some more, not much more than that. In the whole entire course of their education, they only have about 26 hours. Research Dr. McDougall. Dr. McDougall was a veterinarian, and what he found out is that in veterinarian science, they treat the same diseases, like arthritis, okay, and even cancer, with vitamins and nutrient supplements. If you Google whatever kind of conditions there are or that you have, it's always related to a nutrient deficiency. So if you are not getting enough nutrition in your body will break down. Little by little, your body will break down if you do not have the nutrition, the building blocks to build and create a strong, healthy body. One of the things that bothers me a lot when I go around is I, in my mind, am looking for healthy people. So after you watch this video, I want you to take stock of your body and understand that you can create, from this moment forward, a healthy, strong body. You can create that. That's something, those are choices. Those are choices that we make. Even if you have an autoimmune disorder, even if you have cancer right now. I met a woman who had stage 4 breast cancer and she was sent home to die. She went on a raw organic juice fast for 5 months, completely reversed the cancer. She wrote a book about it. I went to try to find that book to give it to somebody else. Look on Amazon. There are so many books of people who have used organic raw juice fasting to beat every disease that you can imagine. And there's my phone. Because I forgot to turn my phone off. Do I want to talk to that person? No. I'm sorry. Let's take a drink of tea. This is actually really good tea. It's the Yogi Tangerine Energy Tea, and it's really lovely. And I even have my little Yogi Fortune, and it says, compassion has no limit, kindness has no enemy. So there we go. This is my tea with a full lemon. There's a full lemon in here. I try to have a full lemon every day. I try to eat an apple and a banana every day, organic apple, organic banana, because you can get them in all seasons. You can get them. Apple pectin is very beneficial for you. The apple just basically kind of cleans out your body. Bananas have potassium in them, which sometimes can be harder to get, but that helps to regulate your liquid levels. And even marathon runners take bananas with them and eat bananas. 100-mile cyclists take bananas with them and eat bananas. Bananas give you energy. So back to going on Amazon, you'll see that there are so many people who have beaten diseases by giving their body a break. Fasting, along with water and lemon, right? Lemon water. There's the Master Cleanse. The Master Cleanse is grade B maple syrup, which has different minerals in it, and lemon and cayenne and water, and you drink that throughout the day. The cayenne helps to stimulate your body to start letting go of toxins. The lemon helps clean your body out, and then the grade B molasses has, or maple syrup, you could use either molasses or maple syrup, has minerals in it that help you to be able to do that. And I did the Master Cleanse for 10 days. I did it for 10 days. The first few days are the hardest because when you do a detoxification, when you do fasting, your fat cells store toxins. That's why when people do start exercising and they do have a lot of stored fat, they don't feel good. They'll get headaches, they'll even get a metallic taste in their mouth, because as the fat cells are being reduced, the toxins are let go out of your body. And that's why a lot of people, they'll start exercising or they'll start trying to eat healthy and their body will go into a detox, which is called a healing crisis. And it produces like a sickness and you don't feel well. You have to get past that. When you're detoxing, you're putting your body into a healing crisis and your body is letting go of gross stuff that you've accumulated. So you have to allow for that process. And the gentle way to do it is if you just introduce more raw food, which will help to clean you and give you more nutrition. Drink your lemon in your water and reduce your toxic load. That's a very gentle way to do it. In the beginning, you might not feel great because your body will start to get rid of stuff. And that's what you want. Because once you have that clean body, and once you've put a lot of nutrition inside of your body, then your body's going to be healthy and strong. So, detox, right? Nutrition, nutrient-dense food. If you are eating nutrient-dense food, you will not be hungry. You will not want to eat. Food will not be something that looks even good to you. It won't even be really a comfort to you anymore because you will have so much nutrition, your body will be like, no, thank you, I've had enough. And then you'll go do other things to comfort you, like create art or do music or do gardening or do something else. A lot of people use food as such a crutch, an emotional crutch. Food can become such a bondage. And that's their thing that makes them feel good, and they have all these chemicals like the cheese and their heroin addiction, cheese. So they do that instead of doing something proactive. As a spiritual being here on a mission, because if you're here and you're watching this channel, you're not a normal person, okay? You're not a muggle. You're not a non-magical person. You're a magical person. If you're watching this channel, you would have already gone off already. You would not be watching me unless you're a spiritual person here on a mission. You have a responsibility to have a strong, healthy body. Strong. Okay, look. Strong. Get those muscles. Get those muscles. Next is exercise. You have to exercise. You have to be strong. You have to exercise. Do yoga. Blow out your system. Clear your body. I'm 45 years old. I have 4 children. I have a 21-year-old, 19-year-old, 17-year-old, and a 15-year-old. I have had to rebuild my body. I had cancer because I wasn't taking care of my body. I was allowing all of the stress to get to me. I had so much going on. I was running 2 businesses. I was running a children's clothing store, a performance arts center, had 4 little kids, was going through a divorce, and all of my healthy habits went out the window. So I understand having a huge load on you. I understand not having time, but the little decisions that we make, such as what we put in our body, can have severe consequences. If you are already going through stress, then instead of just eating a bag of chips, grab the fruit salad. Grab the fruit salad. Instead of going directly for the energy drink, have some water with lemon and ginger. Make ginger tea. Ginger tea is amazing to have energy. Ginger tea is amazing. It's these little decisions that we make and not being strong, right? Make yourself strong. Be accountable. Take accountability. It's your body. The doctors are not going to heal you. They're going to give you medication. They're going to cut into you. They're going to make you dependent on pills. They don't even understand nutrition. They don't understand nutrition. Oh my goodness. And now what's happening in the world right now? Okay, let's just talk about this for a minute. Let's wrap this up. So first, and if you don't want to talk about politics or anything like this, then this is what you need to know. Detox, stop eating toxic food, right? Exercise, have good nutrition, take responsibility for your body, and then don't be afraid. When you are on the spiritual channel and you're doing what you're supposed to do, then you don't need to be afraid. You're powerful. You're strong. Most of the people, now I'm going to get into politics, most of the people that have gotten coronavirus, there have been studies where they're testing populations to see who has antibodies. 85% in a study done in Southern California, 85% of the people tested that had antibodies never knew they were sick. They never even knew that they were sick. Other people had mild symptoms. Mild symptoms. So who are the people that they're saying are dying from the coronavirus? Across the board, it's people who have underlying conditions. So for the people who do have underlying conditions, strengthen your body. Change your ways. Heal your body. Especially us as creators, because if you're a spiritually connected child of God, Goddess, if you are a child of the divine, you are a creator. And you choose things. Yes, we do have karma, and we do have karma that we have to get through. We can get through karma really hard, or we can get through karma really easy, depending on our connection. We can make our karma really brutal, or we can make our karma much easier, where you understand, okay, this is something that I have to get through. This is karma that I need to clear up, and I'm going to try to help my karma be better. You can do that. You can make those conscious decisions, and you can ask for that in your meditation time. You can ask for that. The masks that people are wearing are destroying their immune systems. When someone is wearing a mask, the Surgeon General said don't wear masks, and even Fauci, whom I think is very evil, even Fauci in March, there's an interview with him where he says healthy people don't need to be wearing masks. What happens when you're wearing a mask is you have CO2 overload, oxygen deprivation, you have the perfect moist environment for virus and bacteria to proliferate inside of your sinus cavities and inside of your lungs. So now they're having healthy people wearing masks, breathing in their own toxic air, not having that oxygen exchange, causes migraine headaches, it causes upper respiratory infections, it causes dizziness. They're creating unhealthy people by making them wear masks. So don't give in to what's going on in the world right now. Don't give in to the fear. Don't give in to it. Understand that there was a plan. This is a plandemic. Understand that there are negative, evil forces that are trying to create bad things in this reality. And it's our job to send out light and send out love and to be warriors and to pray. After Easter, when there were so many prayers offered up, everything got lighter. Everything got lighter for a little bit of time, but then people, they're like, oh, it's not a religious day. I don't need to pray anymore. We need to pray. We need to pray. We need to send out light. We need to send out love. We need to be healthy. We need to be strong. Because as long as we are healthy and we are strong and we take our power, then we are a force to be reckoned with in this world. So let's pray. Heavenly Father, Goddess Mother, I thank you for your child. Please bless them, protect them, deliver them from evil. Please give them wisdom and strength, and please help them to make healthy choices to strengthen their body so that they are more able to do their work. Please empower them. I give you the praise, honor, and glory in all of these things, and in your holy name I praise you. Amen. So there it is. Decrease your toxicity, increase your nutrition, and exercise. I promise you, you will feel amazing. You will be better able to do your job. Okay, I love you. Pray, meditate, receive your downloads. Go forth. Go forth. It's a battle, and we've already won. Okay, I love you. Bye.